We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, two-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls.
Elvis Andrus stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Backhanded. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. Piscotty is there, 2 down.
Batting third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Ball 1, 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. Nothing for the Rangers to start. A's coming up on MLB Network. Bartolo Colon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Bartolo Colon's been around for a while. He throws about 80% fastballs. Former Cy Young Award winner, 89 to 92 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 75 to 80% fastballs. Does have a curveball. Will mix in an occasional changeup, primarily a fastball pitcher.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run home.
In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Lazar is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman.
Jed Lowry now. His past battles with Bartolo Colon. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. Gallo on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1-2-3 go the A's, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pinder has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Shin-Soo Choo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1-2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Delino DeShields, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Chu at second with 2 down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively.
Batting
And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' 3rd, and digging in the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So digging in now, Marcus Semien. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on there.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Chad Pinder is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Mazzara's on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's got a batting average of .444. Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara's under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara's under it, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Ronald Guzman as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
Designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Choo is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Olsen is over and he tucks it away for the second out. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and no strikes.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
One run, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Texas. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Rangers 1 and the A's nothing. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Rougned Odor now. First offering on its way. And right into the shift. To his left, Olsen. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now. Skied into very shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. At the plate, Marcus Semien, a base hit in his first trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 30.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman.
67.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Rangers.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now. The pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Through 5.5, 2-0 Texas. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 22.
Ready for another shot now, number 22. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. Ready now, Matt Chapman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazara. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Into the box, Delino DeShields, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Number 22 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Elvis Andrus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Piscotty. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0 Texas. Here's Jed Lowry now. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Another 0-2 coming. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Colon working on a shutout here through 6 1/3. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Colon pauses. Here's the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with two runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now it's 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's straight
looking at a fastball to end the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Number 22 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's Joey Gallo now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Number 22 is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Nomar Mazara will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased.
Settling in now, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Mazara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nick Gardewan answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, number 22. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland.
Number 67.
He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Jurickson Profar come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Chirinos. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Pitch popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. No.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot down the line in right. And the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-run ball game. Jed Lowry now. Hit back toward the mound. There is Andrus. Tough throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Here's Chris Davis now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. High in the air out to center field. The Shields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Matt Olson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, this is a...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here.
The Shields is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Bartolo Colon takes home the win. Trevor Cahill pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Bartolo Colon. Loss goes to Trevor Cahill. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.